Hi everyone. So thank you for joining us. For our project, we'll explore the organizational cultures by analyzing the virtual presentations of two companies within the same industry. We choose to compare Netflix and Disney Plus, the two leading platforms in the global streaming industry, while they both deliver the similar services, but their internal cultures are very different. And this can be seen clearly in how their work environments are designed and used. So the goal of our presentations is to understand how physical workspaces reflect deeper cultural values such as collaborations and employee experience. By comparing the images of their offices, we're going to explore what it's really like to work at each company and how their environments support or shape the behaviors of the people who work here. And here's our content. So, Netflix, founded in 1997, is a global leader in the streaming industry, headquartered in Los Gatos, California. Netflix is known for its innovative, fast-paced cultures. The company emphasizes the accountability and the flat organizational structures, often summed up in its famous motto, freedom and responsibility. Disney Plus, launched in 2019, is a streaming platform owned by the Walt Disney Company, which has a much longer legacy dating back to 1923. Headquartered in Burbank, California, Disney Plus has a more traditional corporate structures, blending creativity with formal processes and long-standing values rooted in storytelling and brand consistency. So even though both the companies compete in the same industry, the internal cultures and work environments reflect the very different philosophies. Netflix has a more casual and creative spaces. They have the design is casual and modern, a lounge style city, and more open spaces. Employees can dress like casually, and there's a strong emphasis on comfort and creative. This clearly shows that the workplace is very informal, encourage the open communications and flexible thinking between the employees. Netflix is also known for having a flat organizational structures, which I believe this image shows the employees often work in a more open spaces rather than in their private offices. And this is a strong focus on the collaborations across the teams. And next, we're going to talk about the staff organization of Netflix. So, why it might look like traditional at first with the CEO at the top and the departments branching down, but it's also important to note that Netflix operates with a functional structure that supports the flexibility and the cross collaborations. So the structures also reflects the global interactions with divisions like domestic and international streaming, as well as the original and the other content productions. This decentralized models helps Netflix across markets while maintaining its fast-paced cultures. Although hierarchy still like exists on the paper, Netflix like day-to-day operations reflect a much more flat culture. And next, we're going to talk about the Disney. So this organizational chart highlights the complex structures of the Disney group, which Disney Plus is a part of. Unlike the Netflix, which favors a flat decentralized model, Disney operates through the multiple formal divisions, including the media, parks, student entertainment, consumer products, and more. So the structures emphasize the consistency, brand culture, brand control, and the cross-team coordinations, but also suggest that staff organization is more rigged compared to what we see at Netflix. And now I'm going to pass to my next group member.
Hi everyone, my name is Lavkumar Patel. Let's talk about the physical environment at Netflix and Disney Plus. Disney Plus office are different. They are colorful and creativity with the room based on Disney movies and characters. There are lots of art on the walls and specialty team areas. This fun and arty space help the teams be more creative, especially in making shows and animes. However, this Netflix offices looks modern and simple. The space is open with glass meeting rooms is instead of solid walls. This helps people feel trusted and focused. there is not much more decoration because Netflix wants to show uh, culture of being clear and disciplined. Uh, Next slide. Uh, Now let's talk about collaborations and teamwork different at Netflix and Disney Plus. Disney Plus is very team oriented. Teamwork is a part of every step, like script writing to technical delivery. They use functional team. They include creativities, engineers, and strategy. In contrast, at the Netflix, the culture is more independent. Teams from naturally uh, around their role. Uh, Netflix promotes independence, while Disney Plus relies on structured teamwork. Uh, on the next slide, let's look at the work culture at Netflix and Disney Plus. Disney Plus has a more supportive and community-based on culture. Employees are driven by storytelling and creativity, but within a clear structure, there are a strong focus on teamwork and helping each other. It's perfect for people who enjoy collaborations more than individual competition. On the other hand, at the Netflix, employees have a lot of freedom. They manage their own time, goal, and results. So overall, both companies for unique but strong culture. Netflix value freedom and performance this, while Disney Plus value creativity and community. I want to share with my team another team member.
Hello, my name is Yuxi Wang. In this part of the presentation, I'll be focusing on the physical work environments of Netflix and Disney Plus and how these spaces reflect each company's broader organizational culture and values. I divided my presentation into three parts: the workplace formality, office design analysis, and values reflected in environment and structure. So let's start with workplace formality. Netflix operates with a highly informal and relaxed atmosphere. Their offices support a first name basis culture, casual dress, and minimal hierarchy, which you can see from these images. Employees enjoy flexibility, not only in their work hours, but also in how and where they work. This aligns with Netflix's well-known model of freedom and responsibility, empowering staff to act independently and make quick decisions. In contrast, Disney Plus, as part of the Walt Disney Company, maintains a more formal and traditional environments. The legacy of Disney's brand brings in a level of hierarchy and professionalism that still influences the tone of the whole workplace. Um, Now let's move on to office design. Netflix's spaces are built for autonomy and collaboration. Offices feature modern open floor plans, transparent meeting rooms, and casual breakout areas. There's little emphasis on private offices, and remote work is well integrated in, reducing rigid boundaries and encouraging fluid teamwork and collaboration. On the other hand, Disney Plus offers a mix of traditional and modern layouts. While their tech hubs in San Francisco and New York have embraced open startup style design, parts of the Burbank campus still reflect more traditional office structures. There is a stronger tendency toward the departmental separation, which can limit spontaneous collaboration. Now let's talk about how the physical setup of each workplace can reflect deeper cultural values. For Netflix, it emphasizes innovation, accountability, and collaboration, and their office design supports fast-paced, independent work with room for open exchange of ideas. Disney Plus values storytelling, structure, and creative independence. While collaboration exists, the environment protects the brand's identity and encourages individual excellence within structured systems. So, in summary, while both companies are leaders in streaming, their physical work environments mirror two very different organizational cultures, one built on flexibility and autonomy, the other rooted in tradition, structure, and creativity within defined systems. Now I'm going to hand it to my teammates. She's going to do a final comparison and a summary.
Hi, I'm Jinal. I'll be discussing the organization B, which is Disney, focusing on the organization culture, especially its values and teamwork. Disney core values center on creativity, styling, storytelling, customer experience, and tradition. The company emphasizes creating magic, the immersive experience which extend to how the trade collaborate. Employees at Disney often referred to as cast members work in highly staggered teams where roles and routines are clearly notified. Team member is deeply integrated to course departmental coordinators, for example, between marketing, creating teams, and technical engineers. Now let's compare Netflix work formality. Netflix forecast a casual, flexible, and feedback-rich environment. In contrast, Disney towards formality, especially in its parks and collaborate offices, where uniform job protocols matter. Staff structure. Netflix follows a flat hierarchy with minimal bureaucracy. Disney, meanwhile, uses a traditional vertical hierarchy with clear claims of common power and status visibility. At Netflix, power is suitable and based on expertise. Disney, however, visibly reflects seniority, particularly in operation, values, and collaboration. Netflix emphasizes freedom and responsibility, with Disney values consistency and delivering magic through structure. Netflix encourages autonomous innovation, promotes collaborative creativity within roles. Conclusion. In conclusion, both organizations are highly performing but follow opposite approaches in culture. Netflix thrives on trust, independence, and informality, which suits a rapidly evolving tech based consistency and impressive experiences. This comparison highlights that organization structure isn't one size full, but it's sharpened by dividing into need, customer expectation, and leadership philosophy. Thank you.